Hey, what's up everybody? Thank you for tuning back into my channel. I'm Jay Wallen and this is my Hobie PA-14. Alright, so a lot of people ask me about, Jay, how have you got your camera rigged up? How are you, what's your filming setup look like? So here it is. I'll start with the base. Your base is everything if you're going to film. If you have a shaky base, you're going to have shaky footage. So what I do is I use, this is on my H crate. I actually mount a flat plate. It's an H-rail accessory, it's just a flat plate. And what I've done is I've mounted a RAM adapter-post mount to the flat plate. And so I've got a tough pole that fits right in here that has my camera on the end of it. Now that's pretty standard, nothing crazy or groundbreaking there. But I've actually found that it wobbles a little bit too much, makes some noise. It's not as stable as I'd like it to be. So what I've added is a stabilizer arm. Now this is what looks kind of silly, looks a little ganky, I get it, but it works. All I've done is I've taken a 1-inch ball, and it's just a H-rail accessory mounted to the H crate, but it's a 1-inch ball, and I've got basically an extension. It's like a dumbbell, and it goes to a RAM tough claw. And right here's how I rig it up. Right there's my DJI camera. I've got a cable already plugged into it, and I know it's a little primitive, but all I've really done is I've just electrical taped that to my RAM tough pole. I just take the base and stick it into the RAM adapter post until it clicks. It's in there good, and then all you have to do is take the tough claw, put the tough claw onto the RAM tough pole, and just tighten it up. Got a great view for the camera. So this little port right here, Yak-Power makes a USB adapter that goes right into that little port, and what I use that for is I run that to my action camera. I use DJI Osmo Action Cameras, and I can plug right into that power source right there and keep my cameras rolling all day long. Minimal cords, and I can turn it off and on with the Yak-Power app right from my cell phone. So what I do is I take my USB plug, goes right into my Yak-Power adapter, and bam, I can control all of my camera's power right from my cell phone, and it's juiced up, not going to run out of power, and it'll run all day long. And my cable is run neatly behind the H crate and completely out of the way. So in addition to the rear camera placement, sometimes I do like to attach another camera up front, and what I use is just one of these clamps, and goes up to the camera right here, and that gives a really great view. As you can see, gives a good view of the forward-facing position. Allows you to get some different angles on your fish. But what I also like to do is I run a power cable to the inside hatch, and I've got this just a little power pack, and that is actually enough to run that camera pretty much all day. So that's my other camera placement. So I'll have one in the back, one in the front. Then also, of course, I have my RAM mounts pole here with a little GoPro on it. This is what I use to take still pictures with, and I'm using this mounting system from RAM Mounts, and it's very simple to use. As you can see, it's just an arm that mounts on this base, and I can swivel it to any angle I want. I can elevate it to any angle I want. And that really allows me just to get the perfect picture. I only use this for pictures simply because it would be in the way a little bit if I had it mounted up the whole time trying to fish. So this is what I use just to take, those good hero shots. Alright, so that's how I've got my cameras rigged up. Obviously I've got the one in the back plugged into the Yak-Power system, which feeds off my Bioenno battery. I've got another camera mounted up front on the clamp. That's running off its own power pack, and then I've got a GoPro for still photos on that RAM mounts arm on the tough track. And that's it. That's my camera setup. I try to keep it simple, but yet cover all the angles. So I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, hit subscribe. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments. Catch y'all later.